Well, so this here is the Renault Triber AMT version. Now, you've already seen my full in-depth video with the details where I talk about the interior, the space, the back seat, the third row, how is it to drive. But I drove the manual version more extensively that time. Now, this car has been with me for the last couple of months, so I've driven it quite extensively. So, in today's video, I'll tell you the pros and cons and also tell you how it is to drive the AMT version in particular. What are the weaknesses, what are the strengths, how is it in terms of driving bits. All these things we'll take care of today and discuss. Of course, you want to know about the space and all, quality and all, you can check out my full in-depth video. Link is there or the pop-out banner on top. My name is Ashish Masih. Welcome to this channel. If you're watching it for the first time, please subscribe and do share it with all your friends. Well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmo are the online expert when it comes to spare parts. And the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available. They have the entire catalog. And the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today. Check out the app. It's available both for iOS as well as Android devices. And also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers. Well, so now I'm driving the Renault Triber, and this car has been in my long-term fleet for the last couple of months. I've been driving it for the last 2 months or so, and in today's video I'm going to give you some positives, maybe some negatives, and tell you about the pros and the cons about this car and what makes it so special. But the first thing is the price point. The pricing of this car is very good, and I think at this price point it really makes a lot of sense because it really is great value for money. Yes, it's a car which offers you stellar value, especially the base versions of the car, and even this particular version I'm driving, which is of course the automatic, the AMT, is still pretty good value. It's a hassle-free car to drive as well because of the AMT, and the second reason why it's so hassle-free is because of this light steering. It's an ultra-light steering wheel. It really takes the effort out of driving in the city, and really you won't feel stressed at the end of a long day after driving this car because of the light steering wheel. You can easily move it around with your little finger. Of course, that's something that you should not try or do, but I'm just trying to explain to you that there is something that you can do, and I think that's something with a lot of people who drive, particularly in the city, chock-a-block city traffic. You're stuck in traffic, maneuvering through roads, then you will enjoy this thing about the car. But you'll also enjoy the excellent visibility. Visibility all across is really very good. Front visibility is good, rear visibility is good, side mirrors give you good visibility, and even the camera angle view from the camera is decent, so you'll get good visibility as well on this car. So those are some positives. What's the other big positive? Well, the ride comfort is truly brilliant. Yes, I had the Renault Duster in my fleet for a long time, and I kept that car as well, and I enjoyed that car because the ride was so special. Now this car isn't as good as the Duster, but it comes very close. It's not far away either, so it comes very close to a Duster. It just soaks in the bumps very well, and even though it's under 4 meters in length in terms of the overall length, and the wheelbase also relatively compact, even then it doesn't feel like a small car or a compact car. The suspension setup is so good, and it just soaks in the bumps so very well that you will truly feel like you're driving a much more expensive car, and it does give you that feeling that you're sitting inside a much more expensive car. So that's another big positive, and something with which a lot of buyers will like. What else is there to enjoy about this car? Well, the seat comfort and the space on all the rows is very good. Even the last row is good because the middle row can be moved up and down. So you'll be positively surprised with the space on offer, because it's a compact car. You might feel like, space-wise it's a bit of a compromise, but no, this car definitely seems to have good space on offer as well, and something with all the rows you will enjoy. AC vents as well available in all 3 rows, and separate controller for the AC vents, which really gives you a great sense of space and luxury as well inside the cabin of this car. Now I've given you so many positives. Let me tell you about one negative as well. And yes, the AMT gearbox can be termed as a positive, but it's also a bit of a negative because with the AMT gearbox, this engine isn't very powerful in its own way. But with the AMT, it becomes even less so because the lurchiness of the gearbox is there. It's a little lazy to respond to your throttle inputs, and even when you use it manually, even then, it's not the most crisp gearbox to operate. Maruti's AMT technology definitely feels a little better because it just has slightly quicker gear shifts. It's only a matter of milliseconds, but those milliseconds in this car and in the Maruti cars definitely feels more than milliseconds. It feels like a few extra minutes actually. So yes, it's only a matter of milliseconds, but yes, I think that maybe Renault should improve the AMT tech. Other than that, it's quite a good car. What all they can also improve is that they can improve the quality of the materials. decent in terms of pricing. When you consider the pricing, everything's fallen into place. But yes, I think some of the hard plastics can be improved, and maybe some of the switchgear. But really, I'm nitpicking at the moment. It's not something which is a deal breaker, considering the price point, the starting price, especially in this car, which really makes it great value for money. One thing which I have noticed on this car is that the fuel efficiency is very consistent. In the city, it's always giving us about 11 or 12 kpl, and on the highway, it's consistently giving us 15 or 16 kpl, which is very good considering that the AC is on and somebody is always sitting with us on board. So that's something which we've always noticed and something which we truly enjoy about the Renault Triber. And as I said, the pricing point also is indeed just very good, and something which a lot of buyers will also appreciate about this car. So what else is there? Well, the only negative is that the boot space with all 3 rows up is a little limited, so that's something which could have been improved. But again, remember, it's a compact car, it's under 4 meters in length, so it has its own limitations. You can't really do too much about it, and these are areas where I think a lot of customers will say that yes, it's a good package in terms of the overall pricing. So, anyways guys, this was my very short and crisp video about the pros and some cons about the Renault Triber. Do you agree with my pros and cons? Do you think I should have added a few more bits? Before I forget, let me just add one more pro, and that pro is that the overall utility place inside this car are also very good. You get excellent place both in terms of the glove boxes here. There's a small box over here, and the door bins are also large enough to house those big bottles from your home, and the seat comfort also is generally good. So these are areas where a lot of customers who drive a lot on the highway truly appreciate this car, and I think I also appreciate it because it's a fantastic value for money proposition. Anyways, now let's end this video review. Let me know what you think of this pros and cons section. Do you think I have given you the right pros and cons? Do you think I missed out on some of them? You can let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you come to the channel for the first time. Because of your subscriptions, we feel very motivated, and definitely your subscriptions give us great strength to continue doing videos like this. See you guys soon in the next video. So bye for now, and always remember to wear your seatbelt, and always ask the people in the back also if they're wearing the seatbelts or not before you drive. See you soon in the next video.